Put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's the captain, defended by Trent. To the paint. The captain, no good. And it's the Raptors ball. Trent kicks it over to Schroeder. Siakam, a screen on Morant. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Trent, guarded by Bane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now, here's Bane for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Siakam passes to Schroeder. Barnes outside, from outside the arc. Here's Poeltl. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
There is value in traditional 5s like Poeltl. They can grab glass, and they can get you bonus points.
Here's the captain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Barnes against Bane. Barnes passes to Poeltl. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's the captain. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Bane. Here's the captain, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the inside. There's Schroeder, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Morant passes to the captain. Memphis moving it around. And that one drops for him. The captain's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Memphis with it. Jackson kicks to Bane. Pass to the captain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Over to the left wing. Here's the captain, defended by Trent. And again, Memphis no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Morant passes to the captain. Jackson in the corner. Jackson, a screen on Trent. Here's the captain, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Inside, the captain, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while, Morant. This man is in full control of the offense.
Toronto leading by 7. Barnes with it. 17 points in his last outing. Trent can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Toronto, they're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And looking at Memphis, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Barnes outside. Passes to Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Schroeder outside. Schroeder with a screen on Morant. Siakam, good.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Pass to the captain. Down low. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And he can't get the first one. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Trent. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Pirtle with a screen on Morant. Trent finds Pirtle. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Barnes. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Morant. Still without a basket. Bane for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Trent. He has 7, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and Smart subbed in for Bain. Morant against Schroeder. Left side, Smart. Clark kicks to Smart. Memphis moving it around. There's the pass to the captain. No good from outside.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul. Pass to Barnes.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Some solid defense from Clark. The captain, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Trent with the wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Outside, Smart. Out to the wing. Here's the captain. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Gary Trent. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Clark, the pass to the captain. Good on the triple. The captain's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Barnes against Smart. Barnes outside. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Clark. The Raptors getting the bucket. And he trims the lead to single digits. And that's 13 points for the captain.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Anunoby, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Inside, here's the captain. Toronto grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Flynn against Morant. Passes it to Boucher. Fades. It's Clark with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Raptors leading by 7. Now Flynn. He has yet to score. And the layup's good off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And so here's Toronto, following the score by Memphis. Outside Flynn. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. In the corner, it's Boucher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 7. With the drive.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Toronto's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Smart against Barnes. Pass to Boucher. And it's off from three-point range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Flynn the pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Boucher with a screen on Morant. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's the captain, Gary Trent Jr. He's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for Toronto. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. The captain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant. In for Josh Christopher. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. The captain out there was Santi Aldama. And it's Stillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. The captain in the last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
On the clock. Here's the captain. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. Number one, the Grizzlies.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Smart. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Scotty Barnes in for McDaniels. And there's the pass to Boucher. Barnes looking around. Oh, Anunoby in position. That one, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Adams. And Pirtle sends it back.
Something Jakob does so well. He's terrific at positioning himself to come up with these blocks.
Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Anunoby. Shot from free throw range. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Here he goes. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Anunoby's got 10.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's the captain. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. And here's Schroeder. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Bain. The captain passes to Adams. Here's the captain. The three-pointer, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
To the paint, Hurdle finds Anunoby. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's Barnes. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Hurdle's shot is off. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Memphis moving that ball around. The captain, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Passes it to the captain. Here's Aldama. Defended by Pirtle. Adams against Boucher. Aldama misses the 3. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's the captain. The Raptors getting the bucket. Morant with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 14 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pirtle with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboards.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Aldama passes to the captain. Now here's Bain. Clock at 6. Here's the captain. That one no good. Good D by Anunoby. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Barnes against Bain. To the inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Schroeder missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Aldama. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. knocks it down from 7 feet. Pirtle's got 11.
We have seen Siakam's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high percentage shooter from inside.
Morant. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Raptors out in front as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Hey guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm. I run hot.
It's probably because of your Shaq-ritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
And we come back to the game at hand. In the first half, plenty to like for the Toronto Raptors.
Obviously, the bench gave them a big lift. To credit the front office for loading up on scorers. You can never have too many of them.
Yeah, trying to defend them, you really don't know who to take away. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Raptors with the lead. So the Raptors 5 right now. Trent and Barnes share the wing. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Now here's Trent. Unloads, and again it's Toronto converting. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to the captain. On the wing, Bain. Here's the captain, defended by Trent.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Trent outside. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They swipe it. Barnes with it. Now defended by Bain. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Now the pass to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. The jump hook. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adams has got his second bucket.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Siakam up top. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. It's Trent on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Bain. To the paint. Out to Morant. Passes it to the captain. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And the Raptors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To stop the drought, Trent gets the bucket. 14 points for Gary Trent Jr.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Jackson, a screen on Schroeder. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Morant. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Here's the captain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. And the rejection by Jackson. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways like this group, leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Down low. And Anunoby slams it in. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's the captain. He's got 29 points. Pass to Adams. To the middle. It's intercepted. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Schroeder. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Payne for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hurdle with a screen on Jackson. Siakam looking around. And the rejection by Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 13. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Back to Bain, and stolen by Barnes. Schroeder outside. Off target from outside. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson from long range. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the captain.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's the captain. Back to Bain. Screen by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 5. Barnes finds Schroeder. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bain against Barnes. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And here is Pirtle. Hit the crossover, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Anunoby.
They don't lean on Pirtle for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
To the paint, here's the captain, and he dunks it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Toronto calls timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bain. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes outside. Good work defensively by Smart. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Morant passes to the captain. That shot missing. Raptors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to the captain. Outside Jackson. Offline with his 3. It's a close game here in Memphis. For the lead. Here's Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's the captain. He has 31. Jackson a screen on Anunoby. The captain. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Barnes. Six to shoot. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Over Smart. Barnes with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Boucher with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Anunoby. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Pass to the captain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
.135 left to play here in the third. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Schroeder. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Tillman, defended by Pirtle. Morant outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Pirtle. The pass to Boucher. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass.
Checked in for Memphis. And then for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. And Porter subbed in for Flynn. Here's the captain, guarded by Porter. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Luke Kennard out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Smart. Then there's the captain. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one's good by Porter.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Here's the captain. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's McDaniels. They double-team Siakam. And Pirtle has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. And the shot is good.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's the captain. And there's the drive. Kennard finds Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Pirtle with a screen on Jackson. Siakam up top, guarded by Jackson. Siakam inside. Jackson on him. Siakam misses. Memphis leading by 6. The captain, and he jams it with authority.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Here's Siakam. Porter with the screen for Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. Trent comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Anunoby. Here's the captain, defended by Trent. Outside for Smart. Jackson a screen on Barnes. 5 on the clock. And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw, and when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Now, here's Anunoby. The feed now to Barnes. Siakam against Jackson. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by Siakam.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by the captain. Now Siakam. Down low. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Pirtle.
Moving so well for his size. Siakam is fantastic in that two-man action.
Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists now tonight. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Schroeder. Barnes passes to Siakam. Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this.
Good, that's another bucket.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. Maybe even a question mark. And here are the Raptors now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 20.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pass to Adams. Here's the captain. A 3 from Morant. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 2. Pirtle inside. Guarded by Jackson. That puts them in the lead. Anunoby's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Morant gets to Adams. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Barnes outside. Back to Anunoby. From 10 feet out. That one a little long.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now, here's Siakam. Kicks to Pirtle. Passes to Schroeder. And a wide open look for Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
In the corner, it's Payne. Over Barnes. Payne, no good. Toronto's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Schroeder finds Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his three. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Six on the shot clock. Pirtle with a screen on Payne. Barnes passes to Pirtle.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off. In these types of situations, this team turns to Pirtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
They get it again. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The captain, no good. Raptors with the lead. They double team Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Shoot from the right block, and that one drops. That's 23 points for OG Anunoby.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Raptors shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Siakam kicks to Pirtle. There's Schroeder. The Grizzlies pull it in. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 1. 1:31 left in the game. Trent's checked in for Anunoby. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at
the line. Here's the captain. Boom, he jams it straight down. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a one-point game. Hurdle sets the pick for Siakam. Hurdle's shot is off. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the pass to the captain. Morant outside to the left wing. The captain. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Trent. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's an intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam passes to Purdy. And they get it back. Over in the corner, Barnes. The tray. No good from 3-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
You'd think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Siakam outside. No good with the triple. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good game. Good game.